My name is Lalit, full name Lalit Katpalia, and I head the Symbiosis Institute of Computer Studies and Research. When the Indian government launched a new font for the Indian rupee symbol, unfortunately we didn't have any way to display it on the website. So you can't display something when you don't have an API or a piece of code to display it on the website. So my student Aman Jain goes ahead, builds up this API, and he builds up a website called as webrupee.com, from where you can download this API and piece of code, and you can display the new Indian rupee font on your website. And he did that, and he offered it for free, and boom, we had 2 lakh downloads immediately. We had various government organizations, airline organizations, railways, Indian Railways, we had corporates, and yes, coders from IBM, TCS, Infosys, all of people downloading the code which Aman had created to display the Indian rupee font on their website. So yes, Aman is like a Steve Jobs to me, and maybe he will do something better. So what's so great about SICSR? We offer 2 UG courses. I've got around 1,000 students. We have a BBA IT, which is a Bachelor's in Business Administration Information Technology. This is a course we invented, we perfected, we innovated, and guys, it's not offered anywhere. It's offered only at SICSR. We also have a Bachelor's in Computer Applications. But besides that, I want to tell you something great. The beauty about SICSR is that we use educational technology to teach. We were the first ones to have implemented Moodle, which stands for Modular Object-Oriented Development Learning Environment, and we are the only one in Symbiosis who had it, when no one else knew about it, and that puts us in the leagues of IIT Mumbai, MIT, Harvard School of Business. When I say MIT, I mean Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and these leading schools. So yes, we were there, over there. We have a fantastic partnership with Wikipedia. In fact, we're doing a lot of work for Wikipedia. We're working on the Marathi translation. We got various other work done by Wikipedia. And yes, we have our own wiki also, an SICSR wiki. And we do a lot of innovation on education. For example, the last class which I took on cloud computing, my students did an assignment wherein the assignment was available on the SICSR wiki, namely the Wikimedia piece which we are using for creating SICSR wiki, and we use Twitter for actually recording the attendance of our students. That's not all. In fact, what we also have is the fact that we don't have any paper-based examinations. All examinations are online, and I'm proud to say that we are the only Symbiosis Institute to do it. So what does this help me in? It helps me in getting good student satisfaction. My students are pretty impressed. 2 of my students went to Nanyang University on a scholarship, and when Nanyang Technical University is, by the way, a leading university in Singapore, and when they went there, they were shown Moodle, and so my students were not impressed. They said, that's what we have at SICSR. So we've got great things happening at SICSR. We've got great students at SICSR. In fact, if you're not at SICSR, you're not at SICSR. So the point here is, why are we so great? We're great because we got good training pedagogy. In fact, in a student satisfaction feedback conducted by a leading marketing research firm, IMRB, SICSR got the best rankings on training and pedagogy. That speaks for where we stand and what do we do. We got some excellent partnerships with leading industries, like we got a partnership with ThoughtWorks, with Infosys, with Capgemini America. We've got a partnership with IBM and all the leading IT companies. And yes, our curriculum is the best. You could name something and we have it. We have gaming as a part of our curriculum. We have mobile computing. If you want to build apps on the iPhone or Android or whatever platforms you want to talk about, we are over there. We are not feeling shy with what we've accomplished. We are moving forward and forward. In fact, one of my students actually built up Mozilla Firefox extension to move your Google Plus, Facebook profiles onto Google Plus. And when did he launch it? He launched it 2 days after launch of Google Plus. So if you have a Facebook profile and you now have a Google Plus profile, you could use this extension called as Go to Picasa by Amol and Meher, which can push your profile photographs from Facebook to Google Plus. Yes, and this is available for free. We would love to charge it, but then we said, hey, good things in life sometimes are free, and that's especially if they are from SICSR students. So I could go on and on about SICSR, but you've got limited time, and I know that I can pretty much explain why SICSR is good. But the one sentence which captures the beauty is the Facebook status of a lot of people at SICSR. I see commonly statuses like, got a job, I'm happy at SICSR, I'm leaving SICSR, that's one of the other Facebook status. I'm leaving SICSR and I've got so many beautiful memories, I'm going to miss SICSR. So these are the memories of people who have left SICSR. And yes, they come back, they do come back. They come back in the alumni meets, they also come back for post-graduation. And why does all this happen? Because, as I say, we want to provide a wow experience in education. So all of you who are interested in SICSR, please come in for our wow experience in education. And as I said earlier, if you are not in SICSR, then you are not in SICSR.